Ron Harris here from MuscularDevelopment.com. Coverage of the 2021 Indy Pro brought to you by High-Tech Pharmaceuticals. Standing here with, in his pro debut, your 212 bodybuilding champion, Tonio Burton from Reno, Nevada. Wow. You were not the favorite to win this. John Jewett was supposed to win this show. A couple other guys, big names. You had no name. And this proves it's not about the hype. It's not about your name. If you have the physique, it's better than everyone else's on that day. You win.
Yes, sir.
But Tonio, tell me about yourself. First of all, where did you turn pro?
I turned pro at the 2019 USA's in the light heavy division. Okay. And it was the same thing with that show. Going into that one, no one knew who I was. I wasn't favored to win. And I seen all the hype going on social media, and it just changed my mindset. Okay, they don't know who I am. It's time to give myself that name then. And my coach, Mike Courtney, he told me it's going to be a dogfight. They're not just going to give it to you. Better physique or not, you got to go in there, you got to win it. You got to earn it. And that's just what we did. And walking away with that one, we were going to do New York that year, but also the COVID hit. Right. So we had to sit out, and I just took the whole season or that year to just grow. And then getting ready for this show, Indy, my coach came to me late. We started late prep together, and I actually started my prep at 216. Wow. And so I was on the smaller side, and my coach was like, we need to eat. So he feeds me, and we get up to 230 in prep, and we couldn't get the weight down to save my life. So from Thursday, when we landed, to Friday, total I was in the sauna for 2 hours.
What did you weigh when you landed Thursday?
218.
218?
Yes.
I've seen worse.
Yeah.
I've seen guys drop like 20 pounds in a couple days, but still, that had to be rough.
Yeah, and I had to fast all the way to weigh-in, so yeah, just to make weight.
So you made it right at, you were like right at 212?
Yeah,
wow.
Right
so
there.
You turned pro at like 198?
Yep, I was 198 for light heavies.
Yeah. So let's do some math. 12, that's 14 pounds of quality muscle. And I mean, were you intimidated going into this? Because there were some big names. Derek Osland's been up at the Olympia, John Jewett, Samir Trudy. These guys have all been at the Olympia. Were you confident that it didn't matter who was in the show?
Yeah, I mean, it's bodybuilding, and I don't see it as whoever has the most hype is going to take it. But I do respect those names that you just say. So lean up into the show, I was all over their social media, all over their YouTube. Because, I mean, I look at it just like any other sport where I have to study who I'm going against. And one thing John Jewett has is that conditioning. So I had to match that. And then Truhadi, Nathan Epler, everyone, they had that mass. So I had to come with that as well. So I knew it wouldn't be easy, but, you got to struggle. You got to grind. The more you put into it, the more you get out of it. So
in terms of mass, I think you actually, no offense to those guys, but you looked to me like you had more thickness, more full muscle than any of those guys we just mentioned today.
Yeah, definitely a focus. I worked out with my coach a few times, and that was his main focus, was to bring more density.
So I'm curious, when you got into bodybuilding, when you were trying to be a 212 pro, who were the top 212 pros that influenced you or motivated you?
Oh, Sean Clarita, Derek Lunsford, Flex Lewis. It started out with Flex, seeing just his back was so crazy. And I'll always tell myself, one day I'm going to be on stage and I'm going to go against him.
So this is May. In October, you're going to be up there with these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Right. So, and then Sean Clarita, watching him through this whole prep, actually, as I'm eating my meals, I was just watching YouTube on Sean Clarita, everything he does and how he does it. Because for someone to be, as small as he is and still be the giant slayer, why not watch that guy?
I'm curious, when you did your first contest, what year was that and what did you weigh back then?
My first contest was 2018 at the NPC Motherload, and I was 186 at weigh-ins.
So Clarita beat you because he went from like 125 to 185, but still, that's still impressive.
Right. Yeah. And then my second show was a pro amateur show in Vancouver, and I placed third.
Was that the one Hadi Chupan won?
Yeah, wow, same one actually.
Hector here, our cameraman, says that is the best lit show he's ever seen. The lighting was absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
So I hope you got some good pictures.
Yeah, that was a great show. I loved it, but I fell in love with the sport and watching what everyone does and how the body changes and everything. So I love it.
Was it? Some people go into a show as an underdog because no one knows who they are, and they like that. Other people get intimidated. Where do you stand on that? Was it cool that no one was really expecting anything of you and you were able to really shock people today?
Oh yeah, I get hyped to it when everyone's overlooking me. It's just okay. It's time to come in and I'm gonna show everybody who I am. Yeah, I don't get intimidated by it. You just got to rise to the occasion.
But I tell you what, nobody knew who you were. I shouldn't say nobody, but very few people knew who you were before today. I guarantee you, everyone's going to be talking about you after today. What is your Instagram? Let's get some followers.
Instagram is Mutant Made, IFBB Pro, or you can just type in Tonio Burton, it'll pop up.
Tonio Burton. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Easy name to remember. Tonio, not Antonio. Tonio Burton.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you got New York Pro next weekend, right?
No.
No. Oh.
Not doing New York. My sponsors, Tight Nutrition, we're doing something in Springfield, Missouri. But I do plan on doing some show throughout the year.
Well, I mean, you don't have to now. You're qualified for the Olympia. So.
Right. I mean, but I love the sport. You know, I want to get back on stage. I want to do it. And I mean, the fans, the supporters, they all want to see it. So why stay hidden?
Nevada. Is there anything close to you that's...
No.
No?
Everything's further.
Doggone it. Oh, well. Well, congratulations, Tonio. You look phenomenal. You surprised the hell out of us today. Again, I never heard of you, but now I definitely know who you are, and everyone knows who you are. Congratulations. You'll definitely see this guy at the Mr. Olympia in October, and probably something else a little before that as a warm-up or something.
Yes,
but in the meantime, Tonio Burton, everybody, awesome new 212 pro bodybuilding champion. For Muscular Development, it's Ron Harris. Thank you very much, man.
Appreciate you.
Good job.
Thank you.